And the other thing, the AD position, I do feel that Mr. Askew has done a wonderful job. However, it does need to be someone in that position. And just like Mrs. Hannah said, we are addressing that situation. So I just wanted to make that statement, sir.
With regard to the books, I also have had some comments from individuals who stated that we did not have enough books in some of the classes, particularly in the high school. So I think that we should make sure that there are books for every student, so that the student and that the students can take those books home and have an assignment. With regard to the articles in the paper about the city council, currently Mr. Hyde, our mayor, has a little lapse in his memory, because I can tell you that Jack Taylor, a superintendent of ours, also appeared before city council meetings, and he worked very closely with the mayor, because I attended some meetings with him. Also, Ellen Brown attended a couple meetings with city council, and I was president though, so it kind of slipped a little bit with regard to his memory. But the school district has been in contact with the city body. With regard to the bonfire, I know that there is a city ordinance that does not allow burning in the city, but if the department or city ordinances in the fire department will change the bonfire, I have no problem. I know that we cannot burn tree limbs and stuff like that in the city of Waukegan, so that might be one of the problems. With regard to Airmark and the food services, it was just this summer that we went out for bids and we awarded the bid to the best person who submitted the bid on that, and they have not had much opportunity since they've taken over to get everything ironed out, and I'm sure that they will iron things out as soon as they can, and we will be working with them. We will have complaints, let us know, and we will get them to the proper party. And the opening of school, the ceremonies that we had, I think we were very good this year at the Genesee Theater.
Mr. McBride.
Yeah, back to the bonfire. What that does is take my chores away. I cannot bring the wood no more, because I didn't bring wood in. But at the same, on the same token, you know, it seems like to me, our kids, everything's been taken away from them. I'm just sitting here listening to the last board meeting. That's a simple bonfire out in Wise Field, in the middle of nowhere, where some simple wood is burning. Maybe some kids are sitting around getting ready for homecoming, or eating marshmallows, or whatever they're doing, trying to do something decent. And we want to take that away from them. It's just nuts to me. Whoever even would fight. I mean, even if I understand the idea of code violation of leave. It's only once a year. Right. We waive so many other things. I said, you know, I could sit here and really speak about some things that this board waived in reference to the city. I choose not to, though. And at the same time, when I say speak on, I mean really speak on. But at the same time, again, there are law-providing protectors, and they have to look over us. So we do the best thing we can to make sure that they're happy also. So with that said, all of that, Mark, I don't want to see you go nowhere. I want you to keep on boosting and boosting and boosting and boosting, because we need you around just for those purposes. If nothing else. And I think if you really understood the whole story of this, you would be well pleased. You really would if you really understood the whole story. I think you get bits and pieces of it. And if you can remember, we did have an intern come in. And that intern, believe it or not, Jimmy, it was Mr. Hyde. He came in as the intern athletic director. And we brought him in. Why? Because of his previous experience, and he was a pioneer. He was good at what he done. He got counted run off because he fell in love with the pop machines. But Mr. Hyde wanted to get money any kind of way he could. I'm sorry, I just have to know these things. I have to be security. Now, my job was to stay in the building and watch everything that was going on. But at any rate, I think this board is moving forward, and I just hope we continue to do what we've been doing and try to do things, as they always say, decent and order. So if we are screwing up a little bit, hopefully we can get on task where we can make everybody happy. That includes all taxpayers and for the betterment of the children. That's where I'm at, and it's all said and done.
Mr. Patterson, I've got a few things I'll try to be brief. With regard to the AD director, we did not vote to table the motion, we voted to defer the motion. I don't know what that actually means under Robert's Rules of Order, but that's what we did. What we did not do, however, was vote to repost for an interim director. And people had to find that out when it was actually posted. People came up to me after the meeting and asked what we had done, and I had to tell them I didn't know. And I think that was the wrong way. If that's what we wanted to do, we should have told the public. They shouldn't have had to find out by reading the bulletin boards. I would like to, and I hope I get the name right, Pam Burris. Everything I've heard is she's been carrying a tremendous weight for the past several months, and I think we all owe her a lot of congratulations. She's been working hard, and she's been carrying it. With regards to the insurance board, my problem with the insurance board has always been the legal constitution of the board. It's not been the way the board is operated on an individual basis. I've always found it to be very frugal with the district's money. However, I have serious questions as to whether or not any board other than this board can spend district money. With regards to the bonfire, that was someone else's decision, not ours. I've been taking my kids to it for 6-7 years now. And I would hope it would continue. I'm a little concerned with rumors and all sorts of stuff about a parade. I really have, that has not been brought to me. I hope that important issues such as that get brought to the board so that I don't find out about it by listening to the news radio or reading the paper. And lastly, it looks like our football teams and our sport teams are off to a very good start for the year. I think we want to continue to support them. There have been big crowds, and it's been a lot of fun. The band's been performing. Cheerleaders, it's been a wonderful, beautiful facility.
Yes, there have been some serious concerns that were brought to our attention. And like Mr. Anderson, we found out today about the parade telephone calls. So this office, the superintendent's office, was not aware of it, nor were steps taken by the administration to improve. When I heard about it, I contacted the chief academic officer, who is Dr. Mary Lamping, and she supervises Mrs. Kirby, who is the supervisor of the high school principal. After that time, we were able to get a written statement from Mr. Banner indicating what steps had been taken several weeks ago, and it appears that in that directive having been given, the people who were charged with certain things did not follow through to the extent that got this information up this way. You can be assured that any time that I'm aware of anything, I will take the steps not only to notify you, but I will memorialize it and write it to you, because I believe in documentation, being able to share with you that which we know. Regarding Mrs. Pam Burris, we do want the board to know that as of some concerns that did come to our office today, we've taken steps to give Mrs. Burris some assistance and support through an additional clerical person who will be hired until the new athletic director is named. We took those steps today. We have a substitute who is to report there effective Thursday of this week.